Ever feel like you're putting in your absolute best but not getting the results you want? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into a universal struggle: how trying too hard can backfire. It's a paradox we've all faced, from the workplace to relationships. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the fine line between effort and overexertion, unraveling the surprising ways pushing too hard can lead to unexpected setbacks. Stick around. You won't want to miss this. Trying too hard is like pushing a boulder uphill with all your might, only for it to roll back and crush you. It's the act of putting excessive effort into a task, relationship, or goal to the point where it becomes counterproductive. While effort is essential, overexertion can lead to unintended consequences. Imagine squeezing a stress ball until it bursts. That's what excessive effort feels like. It's going beyond the point of reasonable exertion, often driven by a desire for perfection or external validation. Recognizing when you've crossed this line is crucial for maintaining a healthy balance in various aspects of life. Balance is the holy grail. Just as a tightrope walker needs equilibrium, finding the right balance between effort and relaxation is key. Too little effort might result in stagnation, while too much can lead to burnout. Striking that delicate balance ensures sustainable progress, optimal performance, and overall well-being. In the workplace, trying too hard often manifests as burnout. Picture someone clocking in extra hours, skipping breaks, and sacrificing personal time for professional success. Paradoxically, this intense effort can lead to decreased productivity, heightened stress levels, and eventually burnout, negatively impacting both the individual and the organization. Contrary to common belief, relentless effort doesn't always translate to heightened productivity. Overworking diminishes creativity, hampers problem-solving abilities, and fosters an environment where quality takes a back seat. It's a counterintuitive phenomenon where too much effort becomes a hindrance rather than a catalyst for success. Trying too hard doesn't just exhaust the body, it takes a toll on the mind. The constant pressure to exceed expectations breeds stress and anxiety. It's like carrying a backpack filled with self-imposed burdens, straining mental health and overall well-being. The emotional toll of overexertion extends beyond immediate stress. It can result in chronic anxiety, impacting personal relationships, sleep patterns, and overall happiness. Recognizing the signs of this psychological toll is crucial for breaking the cycle of overexertion. At the root of trying too hard is often the fear of failure. The nagging thought of not meeting expectations propels individuals into a cycle of overexertion. This fear becomes a driving force, pushing one to go above and beyond, sometimes at the expense of mental and physical health. The fear of failure triggers self-doubt, creating a perpetual cycle. Overexertion may lead to temporary success, but the underlying fear persists, compelling individuals to maintain an unsustainable pace. Breaking this cycle involves addressing the root cause, the fear of failure, and re-evaluating one's relationship with success. It's a paradox we've all encountered. The more we try, the less effective we become. The heightened pressure and stress associated with excessive effort can lead to diminished performance. This counterintuitive phenomenon often catches individuals off guard, as they find their best intentions yielding results far from what they anticipated. Imagine a runner pushing themselves to sprint the entire marathon. The initial burst of speed is followed by exhaustion and a decline in overall performance. Similarly, in various aspects of life, excessive effort can lead to burnout, diminishing the very outcomes one strives to achieve. From athletes to professionals, numerous real-world examples underscore the detrimental effects of trying too hard. Athletes who overtrain may experience injuries and setbacks, while professionals who consistently work overtime might find themselves facing burnout, ultimately hindering their career progression. These examples serve as cautionary tales, highlighting the importance of finding a balance. Overexertion doesn't only impact personal performance, but can strain relationships as well. Whether it's a friendship or a romantic partnership, the relentless pursuit of success can lead to neglect, communication breakdown, and resentment. Balancing personal and professional commitments is vital to sustaining healthy connections. Picture a scenario where someone is so engrossed in their work that they neglect the needs of their loved ones. The result? Strained relationships, feelings of abandonment, and a sense of disconnect. Over time, the impact of trying too hard reverberates through personal connections, often leaving lasting emotional scars. As overexertion takes its toll, communication often becomes a casualty. The strain of trying too hard can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, and, in extreme cases, a breakdown in relationships. Resentment may build as individuals feel overlooked or unappreciated, emphasizing the need to strike a balance between personal and professional commitments. Balancing effort and well-being is an art, and it begins with self-awareness and realistic expectations. Recognizing signs of overexertion is the first step towards finding equilibrium. Being attuned to physical and emotional cues helps individuals identify when they're pushing themselves too hard and when it's time to reassess their approach. From physical exhaustion to changes in mood and behavior, understanding the signs of overexertion empowers individuals to intervene before reaching a breaking point. Self-awareness is the compass guiding individuals towards a healthier, more sustainable approach to their endeavors. Setting realistic expectations is the cornerstone of achieving balance. Acknowledging personal limits, both physically and mentally, enables individuals to calibrate their efforts and pursue goals in a sustainable manner. It's not about doing more, but doing what matters most with intention. Striking the right balance involves deliberate strategies aimed at prioritizing well-being. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritizing mental and physical health through activities like exercise, adequate sleep, and relaxation contributes to overall well-being. It's the fuel that sustains the engine of effort without leading to burnout. Boundaries act as safeguards against overexertion. Learning to say no when necessary is a skill that prevents individuals from spreading themselves too thin. Setting clear boundaries communicates self-respect and ensures that efforts are aligned with personal values and priorities. In a world that often glorifies hustle culture, it's essential to recognize that sustainable success requires balance. As we conclude this exploration of how trying too hard can backfire, I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever faced the consequences of overexertion, and what strategies have helped you find the right balance? Remember, success is not just about the destination, but the journey, and finding that balance is a journey worth taking. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, take care.